on behalf of my team. According to some research, the world's population is expected to reach about 10 billion by 2050. It will result in food crisis, water scarcity, and power supply shortage. This fact demands us to obtain certain survival skills, not only to protect and save our Earth, but also to research other planets for producing more resources. Global space technology institutions are working hard to establish a self-sustainable city on Mars, with hundreds of international space tourists by 2050. Our project's vision is to build a strong bridge to make this dream come true. In order to accomplish the vision, we have three primary initiatives. They are: one, construct a Mars adaptive survival training base in the Mongolian Gobi Desert of Mongolia, capable of training over 100,000 people annually, which is also prototype and simulation base. Work closely with relevant institutions to develop technologies for the Mars city. Three, construct a Mars city, which is a satellite down in the Gobi Desert. The temperature in the Gobi Desert reaches negative and positive 40 degrees by Celsius, which is very diverse as in Mars. Additionally, it is one of the most uninhabited and isolated locations in the world. For furthering this project, international joint efforts are a crucial part. First of all, we would like to work together with space research organizations to advance technologies for the Mars. Secondly, we are seeking to introduce the project and its singularity to the world leaders in the foreign governments and investors and partners. Within the framework of such wide partnering range, we offer the Mars project to space technology developers, space tourists, and agencies. In short, both professionals and amateurs can benefit from the project. Mars for everyone is our motto. About the project implementing process, we already completed the initial estimate for the facility construction and promoted international cooperation opportunities. Therefore, we are aiming to do two primary tasks at the moment. One, scale up our project feasibility study and comprehensive planning, and to keep partnering with technology developers. Two, commence the construction work of the facility in the Gobi Desert.
30 seconds.
Currently, our main goal is to generate necessary funding. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Erdogan. We'll move on now to the 4 minutes for judges' questions.
Hi, it's Brian here from Expert Dojo. I'm still trying to understand what you're actually doing. So are you building a training facility for when folks can go to Mars in the future? And if you are, and I understand the Gobi Deserts and all the reasons why that would be a good place, but like, why? And how are you going to make money? I don't fully understand what the investment deal is.
Thank you very much for this question. And there are 24 deserts in the Earth. There are 13 of them hot deserts, 2 of them polar, and 2 of them coastal deserts, and just 7 of them cold deserts. Among these 7 cold deserts, Mongolian Gobi is reaching highest cold temperature and then highest positive temperature. Physically, this is the physically and landscape opportunity for likely to Mars is the best choice in the Earth. That is the first thing. Second thing is our geopolitical condition is very open to investment, that kind of cooperation. And Mongolian Gobi is reaching minus 45 to positive 45. That is the one great opportunity. And then also Mongolian, we're gonna create adaptive and survival comprehensive training base, and which is we have spiritually lots of experience on that field. And then of course the mankind, the giant countries is announcing the mission to Mars, which is we're gonna create a simulation and prototype, which is cluster zone for the mankind and technology of science.
Just following on that question about revenue streams, have you had, because I think you want to also establish a free zone for science companies. Have you had any interest? Can you talk about partners?
Yeah, last year we introduced this project to JAXA, Japanese Space Agency, and NASA, and Indian Space Research Organization, and the Roscosmos. And then we are just cooperating together, and MIPAC, the Mars Exploration Working Group, Mars Exploration Program Analysis Group, and International Mars Exploration Working Group. We have very tight connection in this field, and they are extremely supporting this project. which is we're gonna create 3 different projects. The first one is adaptive and survival base, training base, and second one is the International Mars Exploration Center, and the third one is Satellite City. Then the first project is psychologically, physically, and also cognitive knowledge, and then also cooperation improving center for mankind.
And these are signed MOUs or commitments?
We are a member of these 2 organizations, which is MIPAG and IMEWG, and then also Indian side. Actually, last year we introduced this project to Donald Trump August 1st and Vladimir Putin September 3rd, and 21st of September we introduced this project to Narendra Modi, and also September 5th we introduced this project to Shinzo Abe. Why we are so much, introducing this project widely? Because Mongolia is sandwiched 2 giant countries, China and Russia. Between these 2 giant countries, geopolitically, we should be more secure and safe. That's why we already introduced this project last year, which is, we have Asian Supergrid, the renewable energy project, and then also, this project is firstly. It should be based on scientific good results, and second one is business model should be good, and third one is geopolitically it should be safe. That's why we are very carefully observing other big projects, and then we don't want to repeat their mistakes, and that's why we are just strongly securing our projects' geopolitical condition.
So I have a question. NASA just awarded 3 agreements.
I'm sorry, Sanjeev, I'm going to have to interrupt. We've reached our time limit. My apologies.
Chris, we actually have 30 seconds. more.
Okay.
One quick one too.
Chiranjeev, we'll let Chiranjeev go and then go to the next person. Chiranjeev, continue, please.
Just really quickly, we've been involved in space for a while. NASA gave out 3 agreements recently for the Mars lander. Have you approached NASA? Because there's a lot of funding available for training and setting up bases, and they routinely have, RFPs for that.
Yeah. Excuse me?
Yes on NASA?
Yeah, of course. Of
Okay.
course, the doctor like Michael Mayer, we contacted already, and then the Rick Davis and lots of people is we connected, and then they are supporting this project. Yeah, very much.
Okay, one real quick one here. This is an important one. It was brought up the first question there by Dojo, expert over there. One of the things is I think this has a lot more opportunities for revenue than just the Mars end of it. There's everything from on land here. You can do testing for paint finishes, any type of cloth finishes, materials that go outdoors. This would be something at REI Co-op, North Face, paint manufacturing companies. This could be an unbelievable testing ground, not specifically just for Mars. But then I also see the SpaceX guys. I can see this thing all the way across the board, including ecotourism. So this could be an entire operation. There'd be unbelievable amounts of revenue sources here.
Okay, not really a question, more like a pitch, but thanks, Mark. Appreciate that. We're going to move on now. The next participant in our Pitch Fest is Steve Ardire, AI Startup Advisor, Force Multiplier, and Merchant of Light.
That's
Thank you. Steve Ardire, a longtime